Okay, you guys, so we're moving right along to Venusian Galactic Council. I'm hearing that many of you could be Venusian. I said Venusian? Venusian? Okay. Volusia. Have to look into that. But yeah, I'm hearing many of you could be Venusian, okay, which is just once again tied into Venus. So it says here, star being guides, answer the call, time to shine. So once again, this is just going with the theme of pushing through, like we talked about earlier, okay, and having willpower. Yeah. So time to shine. All right. So let's see what message they have for us. It says the Venusians are advanced cosmic beings similar to angels who come from the planet Venus. They are our starry ancestors and are dedicated to helping us experience and embody divine love. There are millions of them, and many of us will have them working with us as guides. If you feel drawn to this information or strongly connected to the stars or star people, there's a good chance that there are many extraterrestrial beings around you at this time, many of whom will be connected to the Venusian Galactic Council, governed by Lady Venus and Sanat Kumara. The Venusian Galactic Council is a divine board of directors who are responsible for recruiting light workers and leaders on Earth who have the potential to make a huge difference by following the call of their soul. Bro, this is so dope. I'm getting like Men in Black vibes, like, and I love the fact that we're learning about our star family, right? About our soul family. This is so cool. Yeah, the stars are aligning even within us. Just by hearing this information, it's definitely helping us remember home, right? So let's read on. It says, when they come to us, it's an honor and an opportunity to be reminded of the connection that was active before we came into this incarnation. Exactly. There's no set way of working with the Venusians, but they will contact us in dreams or meditation to share information that will support us on our journey. They often they often send spiritual downloads in thought forms or understandings, dreams about flying or being in space, or other ways in which they will come through to us. Connect. On a bright starry night, we're talking about those stars again, you guys. On a bright starry night, say, Venusian Galactic Council, thank you for helping me answer the call of my soul. Man, I'm telling you, I'm going to have a good time outside tonight. I'm going to get my popcorn. I'm just going to go. I feel like getting my blanket and just watching the stars like I'm at the drive-in, right? The old school drive-in where you drive up, you put your blanket on the ground or in the car, and you watch those movies on the big screen. That's old school, all right? But it says your message. This is a call to action. You are being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in the world. You have a reason for being here, and you have the potential to inspire, support, and heal your corner of the world. And I'm hearing them say, we're saying this with love, okay? So don't feel as though you're being called out or as though you're doing something wrong, okay? This is just some words of advice, is what I'm hearing. They would never force you to do anything. You do have free will. And that's so funny because it says here, don't let this information scare you or overwhelm you, for you are being prepared energetically to step into this role. Exactly. And that's what I felt and heard. Okay. So this is being given to you with love. It says the ideas you have been having recently are divine downloads, but you aren't being called to make dramatic changes to your life, simply to move forward step by step. The Venusian Galactic Council will reveal more information to support you. And I'm seeing that yellow brick road again, okay? Dorothy, she had to go on a journey. She didn't just get there overnight. It says, be aware of downloads of information in spiritual signs, for they are confirmation that you're on the right path. Super cool, you guys. Okay? And that's Venusian Galactic Council. So you guys, this Orion activation has been calling me. Man, it's been calling me. So this is where we're going next. I literally flipped the book right to it, bro. Okay, and that's confirmation. And what page is this? 115. I said earlier, you might have been seeing 1515, right? Or the number 15. So that's just another divine confirmation. All right, so supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirthed by light. Look at that picture, you guys. I want you to look at the art. Okay. Definitely looking like a gateway, Stargate. It kind of reminds me of that show, Stargate. I think that's the name of it. Yeah, that old school show, Stargate. That's what it's given. But it says Orion is one of the best known constellations in the night sky. Its name is Greek for hunter, and its stars can be seen as a figure with the sword accompanied by a dog, Sirius. That's funny because we talked about the sword of light today, okay? It says at the center of the constellation, 3 stars, Alnitak, Alnilam, and Matinka, appear in a belt-like formation. To the south of Orion's belt, there's a nebula that has revealed much about how stars and planetary systems are formed. The best way to describe this space is a star nursery. During a star's evolutionary stages, it explodes into a supernova, which provides the perfect space for a new star to be born. You guys, me hearing that's you. That is the process that you've gone through. Wow. Okay. So you're literally exploding into a supernova. And now I'm seeing this card again in my third eye. Okay. That inner fire. Yeah. Okay. And you have like the fire around this sword as well. So they're just drawing me to that. But this is what you're going through. And I'm seeing the Holy Grail. Okay. That one as well. So once again, you're becoming a supernova. It says, which provides the perfect space for a new star to be born. Okay, so once again, you're having a rebirth. You're rebirthed by light. It says the Orion constellation is home to a number of higher beings, many of whom are dedicated to the evolution of our planet. Even though the idea of the constellation being a hunter may make it seem very masculine, its energies are in fact similar to those of the Lemurians. And its inhabitants therefore honor all beings. The beings of Orion are in fact sacred space holders who help all of those with star power and star potential to make the changes required to become the most ascended and aware of themselves. So that's so dope. They're like mentors. That's what I'm getting. Okay, they're like your spiritual mentors. So once again, feel free to call on them. It says if you know that you have that star power and star potential, and those who I'm speaking to, you definitely fall within that category. Okay, so feel free to call on them. That's super cool. All right. And it says here to connect. Find Orion in the night sky or connect with this image online. Then say, "Great wise ones of Orion, thank you for supporting my recreation and renewal. I am ready to shine like a star." I'm hearing that Rihanna song. I'm also hearing this other song, Like a Star. Okay, I forgot who sings that song, but yeah, that's coming to mind. So your message. So your message is that all of your fears and setbacks are being stripped from your energy now. It is essential for your old way of being to fall away and for you to go through a process of renewal in order to move forward. The old stories of your life aren't yours to live out or live up to. You are far greater than these limiting experiences. The beings of Orion are surrounding you now, and they see you as one of them. Someone who has been born with the knowledge that they can live with great purpose and make a real difference to the world, whether on a global scale or in a particular corner of the planet. When you draw this card, you are being reminded that you have infinite star potential. So I think that's really dope because once again, this is all tapping into the solar plexus. So you are going through an upgrade, which is why you don't want to judge yourself at this time. Okay, this is all a part of the process. All right, we talked about in the other one, turning the page. Okay, remembering who you are exactly. All right, so all of this is a part of this activation. So once again, don't be hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself. Okay, this is all a part of the cycle. And now I'm seeing here the next card. I was waiting for them to guide me. I didn't know where we were going next. And since I put it on here, I might have to tap into that one. But Hathor light codes, full system upgrade, exactly. Power recall, exactly. Okay. Once again, we keep talking about the solar plexus, willpower. And so this is just confirmation of that. You're calling back your power. And I just want to touch on something else that Shay talked about in her reading earlier. I was saying that I watched a reading by Shay Pila earlier, and she was saying that we just completed an initiation successfully. Okay. All right. Yeah, exactly. Kudos to you guys. But one thing that she said in there is that those of us who resonated with the video, we had been calling back all of the different parts of our soul. We have been calling back our soul remnants and literally calling back our power, it said, from all of our lives. Okay, from every time, space, and dimension. And she talked about Kalima and the skulls around her neck. It signified her calling back her power from all of her lifetimes. So this is significant, okay? You are also calling back your power from all lifetimes, and you're like suctioning that power into this lifetime so that you can rise into your power, so that you can answer your call, okay? That is a part of your light body activation. And so we're going to go ahead and I need to pull up Hathor, okay? And also, I fell on angel frequency, so I don't know if we've touched on that one, but we're going to have to... Okay, so the angels want me to touch on that before we jump into the Hathor light codes, okay? Once again, we're going with the flow. So the angels are here. You are safe. I'm hearing you are an angel, okay, in case you didn't know that. You're an earth angel. It says the angelic frequency is the energy of the angels in the angelic kingdom, which is aligned to service, devotion, authenticity, and love. When this frequency comes to us, it's because the gateway of our heart has aligned with it. What did I say earlier? You have opened up that stargate. You have opened up your heart chakra. It says, we've essentially become an angel upon the earth. I just said you're an earth angel. And what number is that? 43. I told you guys I've been seeing 143. Okay? Angels are the heartbeats of Source. And so when we're in touch with the angelic realm, we're also connected to the heart of God. That's so beautiful. So you are literally the heart of God. Okay? Just think of God as a body is what I'm hearing. You are the heart. And also what I'm hearing is that's why you have such a big heart, because you're so close to God's heart. That is beautiful. That's powerful. It says this card features a being of light. Okay, that was this card here. And it says this image also unlocks our soul memories of our guardian angel. Actually, I skipped over, so let's go back. This card features a being of light. The streams of light surrounding it are the angelic frequency, pouring down to light up our life. This image also unlocks our soul memories of our guardian angel. Before we were in this life, we danced across the midnight sky. Guys, I told you this sky and looking at the stars is a common theme, okay? Get outside. And as the universe follows the law of attraction, our angel was attracted to us because our likeness was also in them. So we became connected. And since then, our angel has been with us through every lifetime and every experience. To connect, visualize yourself surrounded by golden light to attract the angelic kingdom into your world. Silently say, "Thank you, angels, for reminding me of your presence. It feels so good to know you are here." Welcome in their light, okay? Once again, you have free will, so you have to welcome them into your reality. Your message. Angels are drawing close at this time, so be open to signs and synchronicities that confirm this. I'm hearing also your guardian angels, okay? It's important for you to know that through your actions, choices, and service, you have upgraded your spiritual connection and your frequency. Guys, what does this freaking say? Full system upgrade. The angels are confirming, okay? It says you have upgraded, my bad. It says you have upgraded your spiritual connection and your frequency. Rejoice, for you may be rewarded with abundance and blessings at this time. And you have been making choices that are not just for your own greater good, but for that of all those around you. Your guardian angel is with you now, helping you remember your infinite power and potential. Reach for the stars and trust all the efforts you have been making, both internally and externally, will bring blessings and opportunities. The path you are on is aligned to your highest good, and the support you need is there for you. You are cherished by angels. That's so dope, you guys. So that's why they wanted me to jump over to this card before we got into this one, because the angels are just confirming this, okay? That you are going through a full system upgrade and you are recalling your power. So thank you, angels. That was beautiful. I love that. You are God's heart. Wow. That is powerful, okay? And it's so funny because I literally just opened the book to Higher Heart Activation, okay? I don't have the card out here. Actually, I do, bro. Wow. Okay. So, okay, so they're telling me to jump to this one and then we'll go to that one. Okay, I've actually already read this card before, maybe during a different reading. I do just want to advise that on the last angelic frequency, it was page 44, and now this is page 88. All right. Let's go ahead and read this one, you guys. Okay. I know I'm excited to get to the Hathor light codes, but everything is going to make sense. Okay. So we're jumping to Higher Heart Activation, dropping shields, divine love. Your heart is healed. And that's so funny because we had right over here, wounds are healed. And then we have here Stargate Heart. So yeah, this is just helping you to know what it is that you've been healing. Okay, so they're giving you clarity on that. Thank you, angels. Okay, so yeah, you've been going through a heart healing. There's just confirmation all over the place. All right, so this is a part of the system upgrade, is your heart awakening. And I always talk about manifestation is connected to your heart. Okay, it's connected to joy and love and the love for your life. So that's in alignment.